Hello guys, it's me Nikki. I'm back here to do another reading. I'm kind of off center. Let's see if we can move you over a little bit. No. It doesn't matter, it's fine. My bad. Okay. Sorry, impromptu video because for medical reasons and spiritual reasons, I've just been having a hard time doing much, but I'm trying to get back into it slowly, build up my momentum. So I'm here with another pick a card, or today is actually more like a pick a number. I'm gonna roll my dice until I have 3 different numbers, and you'll pick which one resonates with you. And then today's reading is basically going to be about what's going on with their mind. This reading is mostly for people in separation, to figure out when they might come back. Yeah, I'll remember to actually use my dice to do a timing for this. What they're thinking, you know, are they with someone else? Maybe that'll give a clue. All right, I'm going to use my quote cards, and I'm going to use my tarot. Ooh. A little bit of both. So, before I get into it, be sure to follow me on Twitter at TimothyWitchy. Follow me on Instagram at TimothyWitchyNikki. Follow me on Twitch, TimothyWitchyNikki there. You know, I do personal readings, so don't hesitate to contact me. TimothyWitchy@gmail.com. Alright? Comment down below, let me know what you think, and yeah, like, subscribe if you can. Hey, perfect. Group 1. If you resonate with the number 2. Group 1. If you resonate with the number 2. 2s are about balance, relationships, choices. Group 2, if you resonate with the number 5. The number 5, which is all about change, conflict, right? Challenges. That's for group 2. And group 3, if you resonate with the number 1, which is all about the individual, the self, the beginning, right? Timestamps will be down below. Group 1 is the number 2. Group 2 is the number 5. And group 3 is the number 1. All right. Let's get into it. Group 1. You've resonated with the number 2. What does your person think about you? What do they want to tell you? Remember, if something does not resonate, just let it pass you by. Do not let it phase you. I'm gonna do what, 12? 9 to 12 cards, see what comes up. First cards out are I like you. I feel like I don't know you anymore. Remember, I don't take the cards literally. The interpretation is the most important thing about these readings. These cards are mostly for me to discern what is going on, because that's how I made them to be. They tell me something that I can relate to you. I want you, but people like to know what the cards say. So in terms of being a separation, it's almost like, yeah, I'm jealous. I might include a timestamp going straight into my interpretation, because I don't know. I want to try again. I don't know if you guys like watching me shuffle. I want to hug you. It takes me a while sometimes, alright? But that's a lot. Well, wait. You mean a lot to me? Don't lie to me. We don't really know each other. I know you. I'm upset. Alright, so usually when I have a reading that has a lot of we don't know each other, but I know you, I feel like I don't know you anymore, that usually points to some kind of betrayal, like you two were together at one point, or at least cordial, friends, whatever, benefits, whatever, it's complicated situation, whatever the situation was. There was a point where you guys were good. You guys were good together, or at least getting along, and then something happened that made the other person suddenly flip and be like, wait, like, what are you doing? This person likes you, they want you, they don't really like the thought of you being with other people, but at the same time, you really fucked them up somehow. This feels more like you betrayed them, and they feel bad for you for some reason. They really care about you, but you betrayed them in some way. Maybe you cheated, maybe you cut things off when they thought that things were going fine. Whatever the case is, this person definitely has some baggage because of you. Some deep baggage, and they're a bit paranoid when it comes to you. They're hoping things will change somehow, like you'll come around. And there's nothing really here saying whether they're going to leave that decision up to you or if they're going to take a chance, but yeah, they're upset. They're not happy about how things went down at all. What's the conflict here? Oh, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This card is about an affluent woman taking care of her people. She has a lot of power, but there's like a disconnect. I want to get a clarifier. The conflict here for pile 1. Clarifier. But already I feel like it's about the Star and the 6 of Wands. The conflict here. You started giving your attention to someone or something else. Maybe you're distracted, but you changed. You really changed. This card is all about transformation, right? The Star, while also being about hope, is about the direction, right? You follow the North Star to help guide you, give you a path, a purpose. You changed, and it kind of left them in the dark. What is the future of their relationship? 8 of Pentacles. You're going to have to work really hard if you want it to work out. Tell me more. Tell me more. You're going to have to give to them. You're going to have to care enough to give to them what they feel like was lacking before. Whether that's love or communication, whatever it is. You're going to have to ease their anxiety in some kind of way because they're very anxious about you. Yeah. This card is about not really caring, apathy, and about kind of throwing away. They don't want to be thrown away. They're really anxious that you don't care, you're not going to care about them the way they care about you. I don't feel like things had a chance to get too deep because there's no I love you cards. There's I like you. but somehow this person just feels like you really fucked them up, and it really seems like you're gonna have to go to them. All right, let me see. When might you come together? For those of you who want to be with this person, when might be a good time? When might you come to them, or when might they come to you? Basically is what I'm asking. Days, weeks, months, or years. Ooh, stretching towards probably a year. Usually that means that it's unlikely when you start getting towards the yearly amounts. Then it's more like either both of you are too stubborn to come together, or you don't want it bad enough. Which to use? How many years? Bear with me a moment. 1, 2, 10. For some of you, it's just not going to happen. For some of you, it could take as much as a year or two to make things better, to make things right between you. We're just basically saying you're gonna need to put in the work. You're gonna need to put in the work, make sure this person knows that you care. Really take your time getting to know each other again so that you both can come together and be happy, okay? Yes. That's all I'm seeing for pile 1. Those of you who resonate with the number 2. It is possible. You just gotta put the work in. Yep. All right. I'm just gonna shuffle and then we're going to move on. Oh, I put the dice away. It's okay, I remember. Oh yeah, I didn't need them for that. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Group 2 was the number 5. Group 3 was the number 1. Okay. Group 2. Let me hold it up. It's probably a different die, but if you chose the number 5, this is the one for you, okay? If you chose the number 5. What does group 2's person want to say to them? A relationship shouldn't be this hard. I want to see from you more. I don't understand. No. Let's try that again. Do you still care about me? How did this happen? Okay. Nope. Okay. Bunch of cards got turned around. Ooh, wow. did I do? I'm trying to seduce you. I blame you. I can't wait. Steps, let's skip straight to moving in, marriage, babies, YOLO. I added that one for a reason. I might change it though. It's a little bit all over the place. It's more for me though. It's fine. I don't want to do this anymore. Kind of already have a feel of what's going on here. I'll let it finish. Anything else you want to say? Put a ring on it. I see you in my dreams. One more. What do you need to say? Again? Of course, I feel like I don't know you anymore. This isn't as serious as the first pile. I mean, this person is bothered because in this case, there's a physical distance between you. I can't say what the specific situation is, of course, because it is a general reading, but it could be that you're in different countries, or because of the virus, you had to separate or quarantine, or you're stuck in different places for whatever reason. Okay, either way, this definitely feels like a physical distance. Like this person misses you and they want to be near you again. This doesn't feel like a solid breakup. This feels like you guys are kind of together, but because of the distance, you had to kind of put a pause on things, right? They miss you and they want to see you, and it feels like it was your decision to leave, or maybe you had to go visit your family, or whatever the situation is. It feels like you were the one who had to go somewhere else, and because of that, you guys had to kind of put a pause on the relationship, and they are not too happy about that. They wishes that things didn't have to be this way and that they would hear from you more. They don't understand why you made this decision. They're wondering if you still care about them. They want you to come back to them because they were thinking about things being fairly serious, and the way things are right now has really got them feeling hopeless. They were really feeling like you guys might have a serious commitment, and then poof, you left. And now they feel like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? Alright. In which case, I would say the way this is showing up, if you decide you want to be with them, they would definitely be all for it. They want you back. They're just feeling kind of confused and kind of like how could you just mess things up like that? From their perspective, they don't understand why you made this kind of decision. Alright, let's dive in a little bit deeper. Why did you make this decision? Let's ask that. Heartbreak. It was very painful decision to make. It's not something that you wanted. It was more something you had to do. There was no way around it, really. Maybe some bad news came in and you had to go, and then you decided to stay. Queen of Swords, yeah, you had to defend, take care of someone, or take care of some people with justice, because it was your responsibility to do so. And this person doesn't understand why you made that kind of sacrifice, and now things are kind of kaput. If it's not a case of moving, then it was like you were together, but because of circumstances, you had to put your responsibility elsewhere, which would have changed the both of your lives pretty significantly, and they didn't want that. And so you got to break things off, but they just feel like you made a decision that you didn't need to, when it was a decision you needed to make. It was important. Very important. Swords. It's all swords here, you see. Swords are about thinking, thought, anxiety, and power. Look at all those swords. You had to. It was the right thing to do. Yeah, no wonder you have the number 5. That's a lot of challenges that you had to face. And it sucks. What will bring this person around to understand why you needed to do this, I guess? Or what will bring you back together? I saw this one earlier. Page of Cups. Starting over. Showing compassion. If they can gain some compassion for your situation, they will understand why you need to do this, because they currently don't understand. It's not so cut and dry to them. They may not share all the same values that you have. 4 of Pentacles. Let me get one more clarifier first. Eight of Wands. This person might be a bit stubborn, but this is telling me that because of that, you're going to need to be the one to come to them. You're going to need to be the one to show them the level of compassion and try to explain things in a way that they can understand, to help get through to them. Otherwise, they're they don't understand, and they're kind of put off because of it. Yeah. When might you come together? Days, weeks, months. Or when might be a good time? Ooh. Now she's D4, D6, D12, D20. Pretty consistent. I would say the sooner the better. If you want this person to be in your life, the sooner you talk to them, the better, because the farther away they're going to get, the more they're going to get themselves kind of riled up with their not understanding, right? So then the next 10 to 16 days, I got a 10, a 15, and a 16. So that's within the next 2 weeks, honestly, you should talk to them if you want things to work out. Okay? That is all I see for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm just going to shuffle my cards, and then I will get to group 3. if you chose, oh, I lost it. The number 1. Group 3. If you chose the number 1, this is the one for you. What does your person need to say to you? I can't wait. Take a chance on me. Stay away. Put a ring on it. I don't want to do this anymore. I think I only said this for the first one, but my interpretation is more important than what the specific cards are saying. They're not meant to be taken literally. Do you love me? I'm willing to risk it all for you. I know you. I need to tell you something. I find you irresistible. I ask about you. I blame you. Okay. I'd say out of all 3, this one's the most kind of confusing, but seems like this person was really eager to be with you at some point, but for whatever reason, and I looked a little more into that with tarot. Sorry if you can hear that outside. I don't know why I always choose to do things on a Wednesday when they're always doing something outside, but that's just how it is. This is another one that feels like you were the one who broke it off. Though, of course, everything can be, you know, topsy-turvy. Roles can be switched, but I usually try to be confident about one stance. So that's the stance I'm going with. You're the one who broke it off. But it might have been, honestly, because of something this person did. Even though they blame you for why it's not working out, it seems like they might have done something. Like, you found out something they didn't want you to know. And they kind of scared you away a bit. I need to pull tarot early, actually, because this one is more confusing than the others. What is the conflict in this situation? What is the conflict? That's kind of too many. So for the conflict, I got the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. This feels like someone, okay, I have 2 different scenarios. One is that someone cared more about their job than the relationship. That created a bit of a rift. The second is that someone got someone else pregnant, and that created the rift. So it was like, or you found out that they have a kid, or you found out that they got someone pregnant. Any more clarification? Seems like it's, whatever this situation is, kind of complicated, but this person seems to think that you're being a bit over dramatic and like you guys can work it out. But they feel like you're the one being stubborn in this case. Yeah. Okay. So we have Justice reversed, 6 of Cups, and the Hierophant. Whatever happened between you was unjust, and it kind of ruined your picture of them, or vice versa. It was not fair, and it's not how the way you want things to go down. Now you're on a bit of a defensive. You're on defense. What would bring you together at this point? What would need to happen in order for you two to come together? Temperance. You have to be patient with one another. Take the time to work it out. You have to be willing. We have the 5 of Swords, which is all about someone cheating and intruding. And then the Hanged Man, which is about having trouble making a decision. You might be trying to decide if you want to forgive whatever happened between you. It does feel like you were wronged. I would say this person might not deserve forgiveness in this case. I feel like they have relatively good intentions, but there's a bit of sneakiness hanging around. When might you come together, if you will? Doors. D4, D6, D12, and D20. D4. Oh, how many days? That's the shortest time frame ever. So what the dice are telling me is 1 day. Pretty specific, but what that means in this case is that it's probably not going to work. What that's telling me is that you guys might need to get something off your chest. You might need to call them or text them or say, this is the situation, this is how it's going to be, or whatever. If you want them or you don't, it kind of needs to be said right away, because it's going to be something that's really holding you back. Because I've never gotten such a specific day. It's literally 1 day. Someone needs to say something, because currently it's not good for either one of you. This could also just be the closest that they can get to 0 days, because there's no 0 on that die. But it might be saying don't ever contact them, block them, whatever. Don't let them back into your life, no matter what. And I have the "we're not cool" on the bottom. That kind of caught my eye. Yeah, I feel like you might need to let this go. Doesn't seem like it's gonna work out. This was definitely the most confusing one. I hope that made sense to someone out there. But yeah, I hope that helped. I really do hope it helped. I hope you can figure out what you want to do. Seems like with the Hangman, you're really unsure if you should give them a second chance. I would say review the relationship, weigh the pros and cons, think about what you didn't like versus what you did, and will you be happy with this person in the next 5, 10, 20 years? Is it worth it to you to go through that? And that hopefully will help you make your decision. Make sure you understand that you are worth the effort. You deserve the best. You don't deserve to settle for anyone who won't put you first. All right? Yep. And that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you all next time. Sorry. Bye-bye.